I'm a dancer, and I'm a traveler. And wherever I go, I experience the world one dance at a time. I'm Mickela Mallozzi, and this is Bare Feet. Bare Feet is supported in part by
Bloomberg Connects gives you a way to experience the arts from your mobile phone. You can explore hundreds of cultural organizations from around the world, anytime, anywhere. Learn more at bloombergconnects.org or wherever you find your apps.
Bienvenidos. Welcome to Utrera, Spain, known as the cradle of flamenco here in the region of Andalusia. We continue my Bare Feet DNA journey, tracing my Iberian roots through the history of the passionate dance of flamenco. And what we're going to experience is the true emotional feeling that comes with flamenco, the duende, the indescribable sensation felt by the audience at the annual Potaje Gitano Festival here in Utrera, an annual celebration of the gypsy style of flamenco singing, music, and of course, dance. Utrera is a town about 35 minutes southwest of Seville. And its Gitano, or self-proclaimed gypsy heritage, has been incredibly influential on all aspects of the flamenco art form, especially the singing. My first stop here in Utrera is to meet with world-renowned cantante or flamenco singer Tomás de Perate in the Peña Curro de Utrera. A peña is run by an association to promote and pass down the flamenco tradition, acting as a local bar, school, stage, and gathering place. Tomás is from Utrera and has been coming to this peña since he can remember.
We are honored to be able to be sitting with you, Tomás, because you are a renowned flamenco singer. Why do you see a peña as being so important for the flamenco tradition?
Las peñas son imprescindibles en el mundo del cante y del baile, pero en verdad yo me siento que pertenezco aquí. Cuando entro aquí, entro en mi casa. Curro de Utrera, uno de los cantadores más emblemáticos de la ciudad. Entonces todos nos sentimos representados a través de él. Sí, esta es la peña de todos. Aquí en esta peña hay mucha gente muy jovencita que empezaron, participan la gente joven de la cultura de sus padres y sus padres también de la cultura de ellos que ven empujando.
Sí. One of those young members of the peña is 6-year-old Carmen Gómez Mateo.
I loved seeing all of a sudden you have this energy. What are you feeling when you're dancing?
Bueno, yo siento que soy una bailadora muy buena.
See? You can see on your face you enjoy the dance.
Sí, yo lo disfruto. Yo empecé desde cuando era chica, que tenía 4 años, creo. Ahora tengo 6.
6, so only 2 years dancing.
A mí me gusta formar parte de la peña porque como yo vengo siempre, pues así me cantan alguien y así bailo yo.
That was your first time playing with that guitarist, right?
Sí, esta ha sido mi primera vez.
And you were able to communicate with the musicians.
Yo sí, algunas veces a mí me cuesta trabajo, pero ya no me cuesta.
Do you want to be a professional flamenco dancer when you're older, when you grow up?
Sí.
Sí. Well, you're already on your way. You're a beautiful dancer.
Yo quiero ser maestra de baile flamenco.
What are you feeling when you see her dancing up there?
De punta los bellos. Y yo, me supera. Ella
Es muy linda.
Es que ella le sale de sus pies a su pelo.
Sí.
No es una cosa aprendida.
What I love so much is you're all here because this is so important to you. You're part of this support to make this possible. So I think that's what's really special about a peña.
Una familia.
I can't wait to see you in a few years. I know we'll see you very, very soon shining on stages around the world. So, gracias, muchas gracias. Questa è escuela,
escuela,
casa,
casa,
familia.
familia,
Sí, todos.
todo
Todo.
integrado, sí. Para esta tierra, Andalucía, pero sobre todo para nosotros aquí en Utrera.
Sí, sí, sí.
También otra cosa,
Dime.
que como verás tantas fotos, es el respeto a los mayores.
Sí.
Toda mi familia y todos los cantadores de aquí. Es my father,
¿Tu papá?
es my grandfather. Bueno, en realidad yo es que pertenezco a dos familias que, digamos, inventaron el cante. Entonces, el flamenco a nosotros, en mi casa, nos viene un poco de forma natural. El potaje gitano de esta noche va a ser especial, sobre todo porque verá, todos los intérpretes de esta edición somos gitanos. Y entre nosotros hay cierta familiaridad, hay ciertas ganas de encontrarnos entre nosotros.
Sí, sí, sí.
Y además es un espectáculo que no tiene nada que ver con un teatro o sino que es muy improvisado. Hay grandes bailadores y grandes cantadores, ya verás.
Sí, sí, sí.
Pero es indispensable la transmisión, me explico, esta cultura del cante es oral, es vista, es en vivo.
Sí.
Y no lo daba yo por nadie, no lo daba yo por nadie.
It is a unique style of singing. It's very passionate and guttural. Where does that style of singing come from for flamenco?
Dentro del flamenco que yo entiendo, es una forma espiritual, es una forma de rezo. Es una forma de rezo, sobre todo en cierto tipo de cantes, ¿no? Como puedan ser el cante por seguirilla, el cante por soleá. Pero yo creo que en todos los cantes hay cierta actitud espiritual, ¿no? Que tú solo seas un medio, ¿me entiendes? Sí. Entonces, como viene del cielo, te traspasa y tal. Entonces, tú tienes que dejar de forma gratuita que te traspase, ¿no? Y en la medida en que te liberes y seas capaz de dejar que eso fluya a través de ti.
Sí.
Eso fluye a través de ti, así está, no interpretando, sino viviendo el cante,
sí,
viviendo.
Sí.
Living to flamenco. Simplemente mágico.
Sí.
Y mueve pasiones y mueve corazones. Lo suyo es escuchar el cante y entregarte, simplemente.
Gracias.
Gracias a ti,
Muchas
cariño.
Gracias.
Utrera is most famously known as the cradle of flamenco because of the evolution that the music went through here. Tonight's Potaje Gitano Festival is what drew us to this beautiful town. But first, I want to get to know some of the other ancient traditions that were born here. We head to the parish church of Santiago and climb its famous tower to experience the unique and impressive tradition of the bell ringers.
I am ringing the bells at Santiago Tower here in Utrera. It is an intangible heritage listed by UNESCO here because this is something that is so beautiful that isn't happening anywhere else. And these men in this association let me join in. Everybody has to talk to each other. These are very, very dangerous bells. They're flying up there. I can't hear anything right now. I think I'm a little deaf. How long has this tradition been going on?
Pues desde que tenemos datos, la campana más antigua que tenemos es del 1492.
Wow.
Poco a poco pues hemos ido conservándola.
Sí.
Llevamos ya más de cientos de años
Sí.
conservándola. Para no perder la tradición nos asociamos y se ha continuado con esta tradición. Aquí ya vemos gente de todas las clases. Tenemos aquí a Eduardo, que es piloto de avión.
Ah.
Tenemos a Paco, que es el campanero más veterano que tenemos aquí. Tenemos a Manuel, que es profesor. Antonio, que es historiador. Tenemos a Pitín, que es artista. Y tenemos a Jesús, que es pintor.
Are there women in the association?
Sí.
Me? No, just kidding.
Antiguamente, hace varias décadas, era la que mandaba, la jefa era una mujer.
Ah. So they're about to ring the bells again because there's a communion happening, and these bells only ring for specific religious holidays. The church doesn't allow the bells to actually ring outside of that. Oh, can I take this out? Oh, wow. Wow, that was so much fun. I'm like still on such a high. It's crazy. I bet you do this because it feels so good too. You're addicted. Una adicción, una adicción.
Sí.
Una adicción.
Sí.
Sí. Yeah.
Sí.
Did I do okay? Bien?
Perfecto. Muy bien, muy bien.
All those push-ups.
La vamos a contratar. Tenemos un buen grupo de campaneros, una asociación, y entonces pues intentamos de mantener esta tradición tan impresionante.
I'm gonna lift up. I'm gonna lift up.
Ahora sí, ahora sí.
One of those bell ringers, Pitin, who is also a flamenco musician, graciously let us into his home to experience firsthand what a flamenco family dynamic looks like. Agui, his wife and flamenco dancer, along with her daughter Sofia, give me a lesson on the Utrera style of flamenco, the slow and intentional Gitano or Gypsy style of this art form.
It's a beautiful and a rare thing to see a family make music and dance together. What does that feel like to be able to do this with your family?
Es natural.
Sí.
Como lo hacemos de México, tampoco lo hace como algo especial.
It's totally normal for them because this is what they do. ¿Y tú?
Hombre, algunas veces está bien, pero otras no, porque nos matamos vivos. Nos peleamos mucho. Porque él quiere que haga una cosa, yo no quiero hacerla, ella quiere que haga otra, yo tampoco quiero. Y ahí estamos, como cada uno aporta lo suyo, pues nos peleamos un poquito.
So typical teenager, typical parents, it just in a different mode in this dance studio. So that's normal.
Es difícil porque además intentas que sean mejor que tú, tengan más experiencia que tú. Es complicado. Se entremezclan sentimientos de orgullo, de satisfacción y a la vez pues preocupación porque saben lo que están haciendo, saben la dificultad que tienen. Nos peleamos, canta, reímos, bailamos, comemos, cantamos. Mi casa es así.
I'm about to learn the style of flamenco that only really comes from this particular area.
6, 7, 8, 9 y 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 y 6. Golpe, 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 golpe. Eso es, pierna semiflexionada. Aquí es donde está la cadera. En la flexión. La punta de los pies un poquito abierta. Eso es. Suave, cadera, cadera, cadera. Recojo. Izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo.
Ah,
izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo.
Okay.
¿Sí? Y 3, izquierdo, izquierdo. 1, 2 y 3.
This style, it feels much more grounded and in the hips and like earthy.
La bulería, a diferencia de en otros sitios, en Utrera es lento, pausado, con sentido, con cadera.
Con intención.
Eso es.
Yeah, I can feel it already. I feel the difference. I like it. I like it.
¿Sí?
Me gusto.
¿Te gusta?
Was your mother your first teacher?
Sí.
Sí. Do you want to be a professional dancer?
Sí, yo quiero bailar, no quiero dar clase, por ahora. Pero es muy difícil, así que no se sabe.
Do you do other styles of flamenco as well, or is this style from Utrera the one you prefer the most?
Bueno, es lo que más me gusta, pero bailo muchos más, porque en el conservatorio también, he estado en el conservatorio de Sevilla.
Sí.
Ese ha sido mi último año. Y te enseña durante 6 años, el profesional, a bailar de todo. Y aparte, lo que tengo aquí en mi casa es un extra.
All right, let's try and add arms to this.
Con brazo.
Un brazo.
Sí, hacia adentro, eso es. Hacia afuera, eso es. Muy lentito y no llevando compás. Cuanto más lento, más bonito. ¿Vale? Tú atrasando.
Okay.
¿Sí? ¿Ves?
Yeah, her elbow doesn't move.
Eso es.
My goodness. Wow.
Sí, no así.
Only your wrist and your hand is moving. Woo! Feel those muscles in those forearms. And slower. Lento.
Eso.
Muy lento.
2, llamada. 1, 2 y 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 y 10. Pie. Pam.
Ha!
1, 2 y 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 y 10. Pie. Y bajo.
Do you belong to a peña?
No.
No. Okay. You have your own peña here. It's your own peña.
La peña está aquí. La peña está aquí.
Y lo disfrutamos en nuestras casas y en nuestra familia, en nuestra gente, en nuestras celebraciones.
Sí.
Que eso no quita que vayamos también a las peñas, ¿no? Pero no como una cosa de tener que ir, ¿sabes? Solemos ir mucho más al teatro, más espectáculos, más festivales que suele buscar otras cosas que lo que es una peña.
Derecho, eso.
If I could make music with my family and dance the way that you guys do, even if I'm mad at them or happy or anything, like this is something very special. And I think you're very, very lucky.
Llamada, pero. Pie. Pam.
Yeah. Nice.
From the intimate home of Aggie and her family, we drive only 20 minutes outside of the town to the neighboring countryside. The province of Seville is home to more than 2,000 traditional haciendas, agricultural estates that have recently been revived and recovered for agritourism and entrepreneurship. The 17th century Hacienda de Oran is a beautiful example of an old structure that has been revitalized in recent years. The estate itself now acts as a bed and breakfast, while its expansive lands have invested in planting thousands of new olive trees, ready in the coming years for olive oil production here in Spain and for export abroad. Haciendas like these transport you to another time in Spain's history, of its colonial era, where agriculture was king, architecture was function and art, and the pace of life was just a little more laid back. And aside from flamenco, the picturesque hacienda is synonymous with neighboring Utrera and the rest of the Seville province. Utrera is a city whose history dates back to the 8th century when first under Muslim rule. The historically large Gitano, or Roma, also self-proclaimed gypsy population here, has had a profound influence on flamenco over the past 2 centuries. Tonight is the Potaje Gitano Festival, a proud celebration of the local Utrera Gitano, or gypsy heritage, through flamenco. This is the oldest official flamenco festival in Spain, with its first celebration starting in 1957. Greeted with commemorative wooden spoons, families enter the grounds with coolers full of homemade tapas and wine.
We are at the entrance to El Potaje Gitano, and they give you a wooden spoon to eat the potaje, which is the stew.
And this is why we're here. Potaje Gitano translates to gypsy stew, which represents not only the midnight meal for this event, but also the coming together of the community through flamenco music, Utrera style and Gitano style of singing, and, of course, flamenco dance. This is a multi-generational gathering of the Gitano people in Utrera, grandmothers and grandfathers passing down their tradition to their children and grandchildren, the community and families of the Peñas in an outdoor setting under the moonlight.
There are hundreds of tables here, families bringing the food and coming together. So this is your typical table. They brought all this food here.
Como en casa.
Como en casa. It's like at home. It's like at home. Are you all from Utrera?
Everybody.
Everybody from Utrera.
Yes.
This is beautiful.
The best shrimp in the world.
The best shrimp in the world. Gracias. Very
true,
good.
it's
It is
true.
true. It is the best shrimp in the world. Salud. Wow.
The stage is filled with world-renowned flamenco artists, mostly from here in Utrera. The Roma people have had a huge influence on flamenco dance and music over the last 2 centuries. And here in Utrera, the cradle of flamenco, that Gitano or gypsy style evolved to this unique soleá style, invoking sadness and heartbreak. That spiritual feeling that Tomás told us of before surrounds the thousands of people in the audience the entire evening. And of course, so does the joy.
There are hundreds of tables here tonight, and we were looking for Aki and her family, and we found them.
Ella es prima, sobrina de Delia.
Sí.
Ella es amiga. Ella es tía.
Hola.
Y me encontré con una niña y como estaba tan buena yo llanto me la llevé. ¿A dónde? ¿A dónde? ¿Cómo?
And then, the Potaje Gitano, the official gypsy stew that has been cooking the entire evening. Each table receives a pot, and I am honored to serve everyone around me.
That is delicious. Sausage, beans, tomato, and a lot of love. Because everyone gets a little of the potaje here at Potaje Gitano.
Por todo que tú más quieras, por tu madrecita buena, ay dime que sí, que me vas a querer tanto.
From the haciendas to the homes, to the peñas, to the bell towers, the cradle of flamenco has taken me in and nurtured me as one of their own. Utrera's unique and iconic Potaje Gitano Festival brings my flamenco journey full circle, surrounded by new friends who just may be family if we go far back enough. This DNA journey continues to astound me. With the rhythms and movements being passed down from generation to generation, I can see, feel, and hear how these traditions are preserved and how they continue to evolve. Gracias, Utrera. Thank you to everyone who has let me become part of this beautiful Gitano family and for taking me on this flamenco spiritual journey with you.
And I'll see you on my next Barefoot adventure, wherever it may take me.
You can stay connected with us at travelbarefeet.com, where you'll find extra bonus videos, join our Bare Feet series conversations through social media, and stay updated with our newsletter.
Potaje, 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 potaje.
Bodegas Barbadillo.
Hoy.
Hoy.
And I'll see you on my next Bare Feet adventure, wherever it may take you.
The money, the money.
Everybody.